What's up, Planeswalkers? Today we are playing another day, another deck, and we're doing Pauper Storm in the midweek Pauper Magic. Now, this deck is really cool. It's got two main components that really help us win. That's going to be first day of class. Whenever a creature enters, it gets +1/+1 in haste. And then we have Chatterstorm, where we get a 1/1 squirrel for each spell we've cast this turn. We've got a bunch of lower costing creatures like Goblin Anarchomancer, Electromancer. Then we've got Galvanic Relay with Storm that allows us to cast top card of our library next turn. Seize the Spoils, Unexpected Windfall, and Big Score to get treasure production. Then we've got our sideboard for the learn cards, the normal thing there. But let's get right on into it and see how we do in this midweek Magic and see if we can get 3 wins. Alrighty, let's see. As you saw there, we don't have any wins yet. We're going to see how we do. I haven't played this deck before, so bear with me. This isn't a terrible hand. I mean, it kind of is because we don't have a forest. So let's pitch that. Ooh, I like this hand. I think we get rid of a mountain here. Come on. Okay. I don't know why. Maybe other people are having issues with this too, but it feels like the game doesn't let me grab cards as easily. So let's make this a green-blue. Then we'll have Fire Prophecy ready to go. But let's go ahead and do the Goblin Anarchomancer or whatever. We're just doing a Gobbo. Good old Gobbo Shaman. Opponent's probably gonna ping it down. Demand answers. Okay, so they're not gonna kill our creature. And then Galvanic Relay, we get to play the cards until next turn too, and then it has Storm, so that can help us. All right, Thrill of Possibility here. Okay, opponent's playing Is It. They might be doing Is It Storm Shell also. Another first day of class. That's not terrible for us, but at the same time, I don't love it. We can first day of class just to go ahead and get, like, I mean, we could do a Pest Summoning for later on down the road. If we had the Goblin Electromancer, we could have gotten a back to basics to get a land this turn, but sadly we only got the Goblin that makes our green and red spells cost 1 less. Alright, we do get another land, so we can do a green, or we can actually do red. Now hear me out, hear me out. I'm going to do red because I want to be able to play Galvanic Relay and potentially have a Fire Prophecy. So hopefully the opponent will play a creature this next turn and we can get some value. Okay, so here's the Fire Prophecy. Let's go ahead and just kill that now. We can put a card from our hand to the bottom of our library. I think we put back the Pest Control. Pest Control isn't too crazy, but well. Yeah. There's the Electromancer. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what's our best bet, because now if we Electromancer and answers again, the opponent wants answers. So if we play Electromancer, all of our Galvanic Relays are now 1 cost, which would be very beneficial for us. Opponent is thinking pretty hard. Treasure Cruise. Dude, I totally forgot Treasure Cruise was a thing. well, we've got another land, so now let's put down a green. I say we Goblin Electromancer, and then we can Fire Prophecy, pay 2 life to kill this, and then we're on a good track here for next turn. Let's put the Pest Summoning. Ooh, there we go. There's Chatterstorm. Okay, that's actually really good for us. This is what we want to basically win the game for us. We may not be able to get the first day of class going with it, but we'll be able to Galvanic Relay into Chatterstorm. And then next turn after that, we get to, you know, look at a few cards. Another Chatterstorm. Okay, so let's Galvanic Relay. We can do both. So, Galvanic Relay into Galvanic Relay. 2 more. Into Chatterstorm. So next turn we've only got creatures. That's not going to really help us, but we can play them until next turn. Chatterstorm. So now we should get 3. And then we'll get 4 more Squirrels. This should be enough to overwhelm the opponent a little bit. We're not going to attack here first. If we had the other first day of class, that would have been perfect. So that might have been a misplay. Alright, crash through. This guy. Wind Scout. Expedite. That's crazy. That's a crazy card. 1 red, draw a card, give a creature haste. Wild. Dang, we're getting all of our creatures here. So Archaeomancer. Oh, that's gonna counter it. That's fine. I think we just play him again, play into it, and hope we get something and just swing out. Alright, opponent down to 4. It's looking good for us. Thornwood Falls. I think we just swing out with everything. I mean, we'll play that, gain the life, play down the Electromancer just to show the opponent. Counter spell again. I think no matter what, we're good here unless they have something to kill our creatures. Nope, they just let it through. Just like that. 1 win down. On to the next one. Alright, so that first one we didn't play the best. Let's be honest. Hey, look, I'm on my little guy's on their thing too. Alright, 2 first day of class, a Goblin Electromancer. We do have a Thriving Grove. I think this is a good keep. Let's get a blue ready. Okay, opponent showing Rakdos. So this is probably like a Rakdos burn. It's not going to be good for us. Alright, Goblin Electromancer looks good right now. But we could Archaeomancer. I think Electromancer would be good. That way we can keep it rolling with the Unexpected Windfalls, things like that. Another bump in the night. Not another bump in the night, excuse me. They hit me with the Thermal Alchemist. Untapped it. Dang, okay. Opponent's really thinking. Draws a card now. snow-covered mountain. I think we just try to survive, but I'm going to go with the Unexpected Windfall here, pitching an Archaeomancer. We got 3 first day of class in our hand. Like, this is going to be wild. We need a Chatterstorm now. If we get the Chatterstorm, we're in a good position. Yep. Tap, untap opponent. They almost missed that. So I'm trying to think, can they deal us 13 damage this turn? I don't think they can now. I say think because we never know, right? Like, they may have something crazy. I don't know why it keeps cutting out. Sorry, hang on. The music just keeps cutting out on me recently. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Whatever. Let's... Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. It got fixed now. But let's go. Big score. I think we just try and roll into a Chatterstorm here. Because we got to discard a card either way, no matter what one we do. So if we do an Unexpected Windfall, I think we get rid of an Electromancer. Just because we could lower it down 1 more. Well, we get another Electromancer anyways. Let's do a big score this time. Let's do the same thing that we just did. Get rid of an Electromancer. Draw new cards. Get 2 treasures. Alright, there's an Archaeomancer. I think we do it again, but it worries me. If we get a Chatterstorm, we're good. We just really need one. So we draw 2, create 2 treasures. No Chatterstorm, but there's a Fire Prophecy. We can put a mountain or a land onto the bottom. I think we're gonna go with the mountain. No Chatterstorm still. What is going on? Alright. Well, let's just keep going. Swing in for 2. So, this, okay. Lose 2 life. Oh man, where is our Chatterstorm? Let's go with the blue here. I think we have to first day of class here. And go with an introduction to prophecy. There's our Chatterstorm. Okay, so it's 1 away. We draw a card. We first day of class again. This is actually the best case scenario here. Let's just get environmental sciences. Another first day of class. I think if we want, we get another one. And then we Chatterstorm now. And we should... Okay, the land doesn't enter. Okay, that's fine. Chatterstorm. We get a bunch of squirrels now. But they all get 3/3 counters on them. And they have haste. This is wild. Just like that, we've produced enough damage to win. Squirrel 1-turn kill is crazy. Thank you, opponent. Thank you. Oh. Well, on to the next one. Alrighty. Dark Mutton. Here we go. Alright, we got the Chatterstorm in hand. I'm kind of leaning towards keeping this just because we have the Chatterstorm. Yeah, I think we keep it. Throw down the grove, make it an island. So if we can roll into more of the first day of class, we'll be good. Snow-covered mountain. I think we go with Archaeomancer first. Hope that we get a land, and then we can do Electromancer. Another Chatterstorm, okay. So now we've got 1-drop Seize the Spoils, 2-drop Big Score. Do we attack? Yeah, I think we do. I mean, I guess if they had a bounce spell, they would have done it either way. Oh, we might be facing a mirror deck. Alright, I think we seize the spoils. And I'm going to get rid of a Chatterstorm. Okay, so now we can big score and get rid of an Electromancer. Come on. Give me a first day of class. No first day of class. Let's kill their Archaeomancer and then put a mountain at the bottom. Unexpected Windfall. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and just do the Chatterstorm now, I think. Just to get as much value as possible. We still got 2 copies in the deck, and then we can swing for 2. Putting pressure on the opponents. It's time for them to make the decision. Opponent big score. Alright, they got an Electromancer too now. They got an Archaeomancer. Let's do that again. There's our Fire Prophecy. So we can Fire Prophecy. Put this back. Another Chatterstorm. See, everything's just coming up Millhouse here. So let's Galvanic Relay. See what we have available. Land. Archaeomancer. Or Electromancer. And then big score. Swing in. Just in case they have a board wipe, should we hold this? Like, what's the likelihood they're playing like a Brotherhood's End? I think that's best, yeah. Opponent sees the spoils. I think we just win now. I mean, if they hit Chatterstorm. Alrighty. And on to the wrap up. So this was the Pauper Storm. Well, Squirrel Storm is what I should have called it. Deck. It's really fun. It was in the midweek Magic for Pauper. As you saw, it got me 3 wins there. And I mean, it might be something fun to play in general if you enjoy it and you want to try just a fun little silly deck. If you got any questions about it, leave them in the comments, and please consider liking and subscribing. And don't forget, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Goodbye.